Alright, time for part 2 of the Ultimate Collector's Imperial Star Destroyer review. We last left off over here on this side. I moved the box, so now we can get a look at the back of the Star Destroyer. Back at the top, and yes, I used my my Millennium Falcon box so I can do my reviews. Okay, we got the back of the head. It's got both of those. Then we got the down part. That's way back here. We end like this. Yeah, even where you don't even see it, there's immense amounts of detail. Okay, time for the big engines. These wheels are a size bigger than the clone turbo tank. So you think these are the clone turbo tank's wheels? Nope. They're bigger than that. You got 3 of those big engines with little spots of detail. Sorry if it's kind of hard to see those details. It's just the light doesn't hit the back because of this part. Yes, on the underside there is studs. Took forever to build all this, but it's way worth it. Okay, and then you got 4 smaller sized engines. And then I forgot to show you this little part of detail. Okay, I'm going to show you the inside of the Imperial Star Destroyer. If you pick it up like this, you take the whole top off. This spot right here, that little hole, goes right here. Yes, the color scheme inside is red and blue to keep some of the other stuff together. Then you pick it up right here, and a hole right here, right there, goes on to this. Okay, without the top, it looks like a Super Star Destroyer or Eclipse. It could be the Eclipse Star Destroyer, like the one you see in episode 5. Except for, you know, the little blue triangle pieces here, the red piece here, and the big red here. Okay, this piece actually goes up, so it gives us an even better view. I can't show you the bottom because I can't pick this thing up with only one hand. But you can see there are studs, exactly the same studded bottom, all in here. This is the main support beam, keeps the whole ship together. And then we got, oh, I can't even get in there because I can't see it. But you got this. Oh yeah, I can show you the magnets. Down here is a magnet. You have 4 on each side for each plate. So there's technically 8 on each side, and then 4 magnets per side. And the way you build this, the superstructure, is really weird. Because you build this first, you build one of these frames that looks exactly like the Star Destroyer. Then you have to do, then it says ×2, so you do it again. And I think I actually built it wrong. No, I didn't. Never mind. And then you do it again, and then you connect it with the stand like this. So then you can do the underside where it connects to the magnets. I can't really take off anything. Okay, and underneath, it's hard to see underneath, but we have a hole right here where you can put your Rebel Blockade Runner, and you have your stands. And I heard somewhere that after 3 months of this thing being put together, that the magnets start to wear off and it starts to fall apart. I have no idea what they're talking about. Mine is fine, it works great. So yeah, that's the inside look. Nothing in it really. That's how you can get your funny looking shape like this, because it's not connected to anything. Okay, we got that. Here's a back view of the model. We got your triangular point. I think that's one of my favorite parts. One of my favorite things to do is when I walk by, because I have it on the same table as the Millennium Falcon, is I just like to look at them. They look really good together. I would show you, but the Star Destroyer is real heavy, and the Falcon's even heavier, so I don't plan on moving them. I did make a movie with this one, a stop-motion movie. This thing is extremely hard to use, but it's called Lego I'll put a link in the movie just to show you guys. And the last thing I wanted to show you about this Star Destroyer is the instruction booklet. You have binding to keep this one together. This is no ordinary instruction booklet. It is nowhere near the same size. It's so much bigger. You say you have the Republic gunship. It's about two Republic gunship lengths and width. Okay. Then here you got your instructions. You're building your superstructure, which in the end looks like that. I'm going to get to the part where it... Hang on a second, I gotta get a second shot. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see here. Where does it say ×2? Because I love that step. It's my favorite step ever. Oh, look, okay. We're on page 24, if you can see that. ×16. Then you go ×16. Then you go ×2, and you put those right there. And then it says ×2. So when you flip the page, you put them together like that, and then you do 10 of these, and it keeps it all together and everything. And then we have, this is page 55. Now we're on page 78, and we're just building. Now we're on that part right there, on page 177. Now we're building the top on page 200. On page 225, we're building the display card. And on page 226, we're done. And then you got your real picture of it. And then you got sensors array, ion cannon, deflector shields. I was right. Turbo laser turrets, and then main engines and emergency engines. This is like a 6-pound instruction booklet. The Millennium Falcon has a book like this too, but I forgot to show it to you, and I don't want to go get it. So anyway, I do have a question though. Do you guys want me to do a review on I'm gonna go into my room for a second, show you guys the Y-Wing Attack Starfighter, motorized walking AT-AT, the Sandcrawler, the AT-ST, and General Grievous. I think that's all of them, yeah. If you do, send a comment on this.